Alright, somebody did ask me to make the video for this GW-400 J-Shock watch. So a review video coming out soon. But for now, let's have a look inside of this thing, disassemble it, make it much more presentable since you can see it is blinking. So I have a feeling the battery need to be swapped. And also the glass need to be cleaned up as well. And I have two of them actually, both with the same issues, but we'll work with one and I'll just apply on this thing. This one has a bit better, clearer display in comparison to this guy, but this one is dead. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright, this watch uses this kind of screw, which is insanely impressive material and also built overly engineered, I would say, just like pretty much every older G-Shock watch, which one of the reasons they make them good. Notice that I already removed the screws for the bezel and also for the strap, and it's still holding on, at least for this one. You can see that over here there's a hook, right? This one is actually what holding the strap into place, even though without the screw, which is already pretty much impossible to be removed by vibration. That's the reason why it says shock resist even on the strap, because it is indeed shock resistant. Plus, even without the screw, it is still holding on and you have to peel it off. Look at that. This is insane. This is what we're losing in modern release G-Shock watch. Not just that, it didn't just stop there. Notice that's the pin over here just to hold the bezel in place even more. Even without the screws, this thing not gonna come off. This one has a bit tiny lug section here. Let me remove this, peel it off up and over the buttons, and I want to show you guys something even better. Right, now this thing is off. It is well integrated with another piece of metal here, two of them, which have been stick or glued to this another resin layer over here, which could be easily removed by lifting it up like so. You can see the piece underneath it, double-sided tape, and this metal piece actually functional, not just for decorations, since it is connected to the springs 1, 2, and this spring is connected all the way. Let me remove those. There we go, all the way to the back or inside the case. So everything is functional, heavily, insane. Look at, you can see some more notches here on the top of this I would say called the hard case, which hold the ring in place even further. And plus, the button is not just guarded by the cover, the frame, or the resin case, but actually by the hard case itself. Look at that, it was built all the way around there, pretty much like modern G-Shock watch. And I haven't even gone in yet. Let's get to that. Here we go, look at that gasket, still holding up throughout the years. A lot of dust built out on the outside, but none got in the inside. Remember, this is made for surfer, if I'm not mistaken. There is also the vibration model. Yes, indeed, this is one of those vibration G-Shock watch. Yeah, we rarely get one of these. Well, we do get one on the G-Squad series, but back then, this is really one of a kind. Only a few G-Shock watches was built like this. Since this is indeed a solar chargeable G-Shock, so you need a rechargeable battery, CDL1616. Why it is still blinking? It's high over here, right? It turns out every time after it turns on the EL backlighting, notice down here, boom, it will say recover. So I guess something wrong with the battery, or perhaps the capacitor inside here that get charged and discharged pretty quickly. The EL does turns on for about a split second and then it turns off again. I'm not sure if the battery is the cause of it, because it is indeed. I'm using a regular CR and not CDL1616. Look at how big this thing is. There's a spring that connects to the solar panel at the front. The movement still looking fine. I didn't see any battery leaks whatsoever in here. Even the connection for the EL backlighting pusher here is still looking good. Look at the clear display. But when you put it in the case, it looks horrible. It should look like this, clear, stay. Now, let's take this out. This metal piece, actually, a tip for you, it is actually really easily bendable due to how soft this thing is. And once it is bent, it is really hard to put it back in. So be very careful when you remove one of these. And oh wow, oh my goodness, oh wow, I did not see this coming. Oh wow. For most vintage G-Shock, say one of these, right, has this antenna built into the hard case and they glued down to seal it in place. In this case, it is actually better this way. You could actually take it out. Let's see, it is almost the same size as this motor. You see, gap in there. I mean, if you want to hide something, you could remove those and plug something in there right inside your wristwatch. Maybe some notes or something small. I mean, it is not small. This is quite big. This is pretty big, actually. But still, impressive. All right. Let's see now. Do we have to remove the glass? Oh, no, we don't have to remove the glass. And this is much better. All right, you know what? Look at that. They could do it. They're honestly, they could do it. They don't have to force us to go all through the process of removing this front glass just to have access to the solar panel, just to be able to clean it up. I'm gonna check this out. Look at that. You have to do that sooner or later. Let's see now. Oh, we have another layer over here. Okay, take it out. I hope we could easily remove this too. Solar panel attached over here, different shape. Look at all these little efforts just to make this metal plate. Requires a lot of efforts. I love it. Let's clean it up. And it should function normally. Wait, what is this? A thing that provides gap in between the glass, I think. Unnecessary detail, but well, I guess it is necessary, but something that we will not be getting on modern release G-Shock watches. So that's why, looking back in the past, man, no matter how good the modern G-Shock watch is in terms of pricing, in terms of function, there's a lot of things they could do, but built, the vintage still wins. Anyway, if that's it, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'm gonna change the barrier if I could find the solar rechargeable version. But for now, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel.